All right. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the November Kaiser live stream. We've got a good show for you tonight. A lot of things coming in. We've got classic fixed blade, new fixed blades, premium knives, budget knives, big slicers, gentleman knives. We've got it all. So we're going to have you guys covered tonight. How's everyone doing? Let's do a quick check-in. Let's see, what are you guys all carrying? Where are you coming in from? And if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me know. Give me the thumbs up. So let's see. How's everyone doing? Coming in from Michigan on a cold, dreary night. Today's EDC is going to be the very humble. Nice guy. Let's check it out. Carbon fiber, 154 cm. Just a nice budget slicer. So let's see what you guys got. We got Manuel with the T1 in the pocket. Wonderful knife, by the way. Let's see. I'm going to go through the comments. It looks like we had some early birds in here. We'll start at the top. Ryan, Crazy Roach, Seth, Chris, The Ponds. Hello, everybody. Marco. Let's see. Luke. Marco. Grizzly Bear Leather Crafting. Good evening. Okay, so let me know what you guys are, where you guys are checking in from, what you got in the pocket. It doesn't matter if it's a Kaiser or not. Love it if it's Kaiser, but we just love all things slicey here at the Kaiser live stream. Let's see. We've got a Cormorant with a custom dye job. That would be pretty sweet. Cormorant tuxedo. We've got Joyce in here tonight. She's going to help us out. If you guys have any questions and I miss it, she will come in and help us. Got the PPY and Raffia and brass. Very fancy. A couple cormorants in here, which is really cool. We've been checking in from Southeast Idaho. I was just in Idaho in October. Or not Idaho. Sorry, I was in Utah. Pretty close. Wasn't quite in there. Knoxville, Tennessee. I was in Tennessee a few months ago. I love going out to Tennessee. Copper Towser K and the RRR kayak. Is that a Rough Rider? I'm not sure what that is. Bill Carr is carrying a muskrat. We're going to look at a muskrat tonight, so pretty excited to show this one off. Got a Spyderco smock. A coworker let me borrow. It's a very nice coworker. That's with Trevor. Hello, Robert. Cold here in Idaho, too. I've got my new Huldra. Awesome. I've got a Huldra right over there on the shelf. So let's get all caught up. Minnesota here. Frag Tie Mini Towser K. Very cool. Okay. Rough Rider Reserve. I knew that I was missing the R. I didn't know what the other, I couldn't remember what the third R was for. So it's the fancy Rough Rider, the Reserve, the Select. So we're going to do a quick rundown of tonight's itinerary. We're going to do this little warm up, kind of back and forth, check in, let everyone get accustomed. We're going to go through some new releases. It's going to be broken up into two parts. We have the ones that released just recently on the 14th, and then we have some releases that are coming out on the 25th. So we're going to go through those, talk about where you can get them, some of the cool features, show them off in detail, the best that we can, answer your guys' questions. Then we're going to do a giveaway, and then we're going to cover the second batch releases. So we'll cover the first batch, and then we're going to cover the second batch. Talk about some of the November events. November is jam-packed full of stuff for you guys. We've got holiday map sales. We've got Thanksgiving. We've got Black Friday. Lots of things going on in November. So we're going to cover all those. 2 sets of releases. So jam-packed November for you guys. Then we're going to do some more Q&A. We're going to open it up for you guys. And then we're going to do 2 more giveaways. So a total of 3 giveaways tonight. This is going to be the same style where you're going to win a random knife. So we'll draw a comment. We'll do a hashtag. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Let's get all caught up on the comments. See, Jose says Bears up. Coming in from Georgia. It's got a nice spread here across the U.S. coming in today. Hello, Wind Chaser. Louisville, Kentucky, just opened my second Militov fixed blade that showed up today. Love me some Militov fixed blades. Those are so good. Okay. I see Polo, so I'm assuming that's Marco coming in there. Hello from Arizona. Can we order directly from Kaiser? Scam lucky. Yes. So Some of these knives you're going to be able to order directly from Kaiser. Some of them are going to be on our Amazon, and some of them are going to be at our dealers. So once we go through and kind of cover each knife, I will go over where you can get them. Each knife is going to be very particular on where you can get it. Some of them you can get everywhere. Some of them you can only get on Amazon. So I'll be sure to cover that when we go over the knives. Let's see. Looks like Derek had a question, but Joyce has got it covered. Awesome. Okay. Cool. The Timascus Milital is coming back. That was Derek's question. AE says, we are here for the Hawk. Yeah, the Hawk's going to be an awesome one. We're gonna talk about that one. I'm excited that we can get you up close and personal with it. I've got to handle these a couple of times now, usually just the prototype versions. So it's good to see that we have these in stock and ready to go. All right. Rob's Nerdy Knives got his mini Milital 80s camo carbon, which is awesome. Hello, Rob. Jake from Ohio State. Hey, bud, how's it going? So we've got a couple of people who want to see the Hawk. We've got the mini Milital, Eric checking in from PA, Pennsylvania. Delaney, I have 21 Kaisers and I'm waiting on number 22 to arrive. What's number 22 going to be? That's the big question. So thank you for all your support. 22 Kaisers. That's awesome. Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Hope all is doing well tonight. It sounds like we're all doing pretty good. We're excited to check out some knives. It is a Wednesday with Kaiser November live stream. And I think we'll get started here in just a second. Let me grab a drink. Before we get started, many of you like the Hawk. That's an excellent one. Yes, Joyce is right. Before we get started, I would love to hear what you guys are most looking forward to out of these next two releases. It sounds like the Hawk is pretty popular. I saw a Timascus Milital, which we've got both of those to look at. So very curious on what you guys are looking forward to seeing. One of these is kind of grabbed my attention a little bit more than the others. A new one. So I'm going to go, I'll pull my favorite fixed blade and my favorite folder at the end of the night. I'll cover what those are. No Bull Terriers tonight, Pons. I only have 3 Kaisers. Smolt loading. Smolt is a good one. It's a nice little fixed blade. Actually, I used mine to open some packages today. Let's see. Okay. The Huntsman. Don't have any Huntsmans tonight. But maybe that's what you've got. Okay. Huntsman's a nice. If you like the Huntsman because it's a big, slicey blade, I've got something that I think kind of competes with it as big, bad, and slicey. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, y'all are checking in. Okay, good. So let's get started. We all love the Milital, and I think what we can do is pull out some of these new Militals that was for this last release just about a week ago. So we have 2 versions. If you guys have seen them, we're going to have a fat carbon version and a Timascus version, which is really awesome. So let's start out with the fat carbon Mars Valley. So this one's pretty interesting. Let me pull it up. There we go. So these next 2 that you're going to see, these are coming in both an M390. Check this out. So this is our Milital in the Mars Valley Fat Carbon. You're going to have DLC coated pocket clip, which is really cool, and hardware. M390 blade. This one's got a satin blade. Look at that beautiful finish on there. There's that beautiful Mars Valley Fat Carbon. What's nice is these are going to both be tuned to about 61 to 61.5 HRC on the hardness scale. And sorry if I bumped the mic. I got it a little bit closer tonight. It's what you guys come to expect. Same great action as all the other Militals. So wonder what you guys think about this. Yeah, we're releasing Militals like crazy. You guys are buying them like crazy. Got to ride the wave. So there you go. Beautiful color combo. I love the DLC hardware. Always T8 on this, T8 all the way across, which is a big plus. We all love it when we go straight T8 on the pivots. So there it is. This is the Mars Valley. Now this one is going to be coming in at a price of $249. And these are going to be available exclusively on the website. And I think you guys have already started buying these. There we go. Joyce is going to pull it up there. Thank you, Joyce. So there it is. The beautiful Mars Valley fat carbon. Just check that out. And what I like is you're always going to get a little bit of a different pattern on these fat carbons. There it is. Would love to have a milled titanium plain Jane Militaw. Interesting. I think that would be kind of cool, like solid titanium, just a plain Jane. I'm going to write that down. First write down of the night. If you guys don't know, I do like to take notes during the night and pass them on to the team. So we're going to say just plain Jane Militaw. For those folks that are a little more reserved. I can't be positive that it's a hand satin finish, but it certainly looks like one. I mean, let's see if we'll get it. Definitely has that nice hand rub satin. So I can't confirm if that's what it is, but it definitely looks like it. There's your other side. Beautiful milled DLC clip and hardware. So this one's super cool. But if you want to take the fancy meter and crank that up to 11 just a little bit, doing something crazy. Now this is awesome. This kind of blew my mind. And like I knew we were doing it. I'd seen pictures. I hadn't got to handle one, but when I got to handle it, it blew my mind. So this one is Timascus inlays, real Timascus inlays, DLC mirror polish on the blade, which you guys all love. So we're going to do it real slow on this one and let you guys really get a feel for this Timascus. There it is. Beautiful. And it is on both sides. Yeah, I know. And these are like big old slabs of Timascus. I've not seen, and this is going to be the part that blows your guys' mind. So this is also, like I said, going to be an M390. Beautiful mirror on the DLC. Right? Now, this knife coming in at $269. I have not seen this much Timascus on a sub $300 knife. Maybe not even a sub $400 knife. 2 full slabs of Timascus. Like, right there, you can see it goes all the way down right there into the post. Let's get this here. Got the new ones up. Absolute stunner, very beautiful. And what's great is if you've already got Militaws, you can play around with this. Say you want to put this Timascus inlay on a black body, there you go. You want to swap out the blade for a satin blade. So if you've already got Militaws, the great thing is these inlays are going to be interchangeable. So super cool. $269 on these. Once again, this one's going to be an M390 as well. 61 to 61 and a half going on the HRC mirror DLC. And I've done the torture test on these. This DLC does hold up. So this DLC, anytime you see this mirror DLC, this is going to be harder than the actual blade steel. It comes in very, very hard. I believe it comes in the 70s or 80s. I'm not positive what the exact number is. So it's going to be harder than the blade steel. So it's going to hold that beautiful polish and be very, very resistant to wear. And so there she is. Absolute stunner. And like I said, that is coming in at $269. So Rob's Nerdy Knives, that fancy Militaw is calling you. So let me see if I missed any questions. Derek, how are we doing? I'm doing well. It seems everyone else is doing super awesome. So there you go. We've got these 2 Militaws, both coming in beautiful. So the one on the bottom is the Mars Valley Fat Carbon at $249. These are exclusive to the website. The one above is Timascus for $20 more. You get 2 nice, beautiful Timascus inlays. This one's got a mirror DLC M390 blade. This one has a hand satin appearing. I can't verify, but it appears to be a hand satin finish. and same great action that you know and love on the Militaw. So let's put those there and make sure if you guys got any questions, make sure you get all caught up on the comments. Does Kaiser have a folding pry bar? Ryan, I do not believe so. What's the reason for not having a DLC on the Mars Valley Militaw? Just to mix it up and give it some variety. So we don't want to DLC everything because then you got people who want different versions, different blade finishes. Not everyone's going to want the fancy shiny DLC. So just variety is the spice of life. So got options. Let's see. That makes that Mars Valley Fat Carbon is calling my name. Adventure Man, go get you one on the website. Derek, for real, I missed the last 2 lives, but I made this one. Glad you're here. Let's see. So any questions on those? Let me clear my board. There we go. Okay, so those are the 2 new Militaws coming in on the website. Next up is a knife that has a blast from the past. This one is kind of an homage to the designer, the late Elijah Isham. This is the Megatherium. So this is going to be another stunner. Let's get it pulled up. Check this out. So earlier, someone mentioned the Huntsman. If you want something that is a lot slicier, a lot bigger and meaner than the Huntsman, check this bad boy out. This is going to have a 3.5-inch blade. We're going with the mirror DLC on this one. 20 CV on the blade steel, if I didn't say that or if I misspoke earlier. So 20 CV on the blade steel. You've got this beautiful fat carbon. This is the Nebula fat carbon. Check that out. Catches the colors very nicely. It's going to be on both sides. You've got the stylized middle titanium pocket clip. Overall on this is 8.62. Let's see if we got this here. Nope. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. My comments are not caught up. All right, let's get this in the focus so you guys can look at that while I get caught up on my comments. You guys are active tonight. There we go. Thank you, Joyce. So there it is. Titanium body. Look at those lines and those angles. So Elijah Isham, oh, sorry for the fuzz, was a very artistic designer. And this is one of the ones he did with us. And we wanted to kind of bring it back and show off his design. And I think we did justice to this knife, kind of very much in the style that he would like, with the dark titanium body, big DLC blade, and this Nebula fat carbon. So what's really great about this knife, it's got such a great flipper tab system. So there's this tab here, right? You can see that there. It kind of hooks out. It's such a good action on it. It's got the big blade, so of course it's going to drop shut. Super reliable, super fun. Now, price on these, as you can see, is $235. Big old chunk of 20 CV. Super good steel, super premium materials with the titanium, with the Nebula fat carbon. So there is the Megatherium coming back, blast from the past. I don't know if these will come back after that. So if you've always wanted one and you want one that's a little bit different and dressed up, this is the one for you. So let's see if we've got anybody who has any questions on this one. Wait, is that a polished DLC on the Megatherium? Absolutely, it is. You can see the green light from my camera shining out in the blade. So we don't put it on everything, but when we do, it really stands out. So there it is. And this, I mean, this is such a big slicing edge. I mean, your blade length on this one is 3.5. So much cutting edge on that. And it fills up the hand. I have a medium hand, and you can see there's plenty of room there. So if you've got big mitts, Megatherium, a lot of cutting power, big old cutting edge, super cool. $235 for this, the Nebula fat carbon. So what do you guys think of that? Super cool. All right, let me get caught up on your comments. He was unique. Yeah, his designs were all over the place, but in a very chaotic, good kind of way. Okay, so let me clear that up. Okay, so we'll move this over here. Another one. So that's the two exclusive for the website. We'll show them off one more time real quick. Yeah, the two Militars. And if you missed it, we'll post details again. Probably at the end, or we can go over them. First one was the Timascus. Next one was the Mars Valley Fat Carbon, M390 blades, and the Megatherium 20 CV blade Nebula Fat Carbon. So these were the three that were launched that were exclusive for the website. These were launched on the 14th. So what we're going to do is we are going to move down to, let's see, which one do we want to do next? Let's talk about going from the first ones that were released. Let's talk about the muskrat. Now, I didn't get one of the, and we love muskrats. Derek, I'm sure Derek's here. He's always here. So the muskrat came out upgraded in the McCurdy wood handle and S35 yen. So let me see if I can pull that up for you guys so I can get all the specs for it. I don't have the original one or the new version to show off, but I do have the prototype. So I can definitely show that off. So this was the prototype from Blade Show. You can see it's got the wood handle, and these are going to be coming in that S35EN. So I think I had it pulled up so we can take a look at it. Maybe not. So there we go. Yeah, I do. I got it right here. So let's pull this up on the website. I'll share my screen with you real quick, and we can go over the details. I love that we did it in S35EN. The Muskrat, I think, is such a great fixed blade. You guys have heard me talk about it. Was that the one carried around? This was just a prototype at the table at Blade Show West. So let me share my screen real quick. Boom, boom, boom. I think it would be this one. Yeah, we go there. So this is the one, $79.99 on the website. It is the Muskrat coming with that Kydex sheath. Super cool. I mean, that's a great price for such a well done small fixed blade. $80, S35 yen, and it's the McCurdy wood. Oh, there's Derek. Look at him. Born and raised in Kansas. Aviation machinist by trade. Yeah, Derek's awesome. If he's not in here, I'm surprised. Usually he pops in. So a couple of great options that we have. So it was really cool that we could go ahead and give them an upgraded version. So there it is on the website. You can go get those, and those are available now. So I'll add a couple to my cart here. But yeah, so that is one of the ones that are available right now. And like I said, this isn't the exact one, but this was the prototype that we had at Blade Show. Pretty much what you're going to be looking at. Beautiful wood handle. So let me get in here. This is that wood we've been using, that McCurdy, if I'm saying that correctly. There you go. There, Derek is floating around. Speaking of fixed blade, any chance of M4 or 3V fixed blade Militon carbon fiber? I don't know about the M4, but 3V we do use. So why don't we write it down? 3V Militon fixed blade. I don't know if we've used M4 before. Anthony says, yeah, it's a knife. It's not just a knife. It's a muskrat. So now we have a couple other products that released in this last batch of releases that I don't have here. So just like I was showing you the muskrat in the S35 yen with the wood handle, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to jump on over to the website real quick, and I can show you the list of some of the ones that have come out in this last batch that is available to you guys. We can look at the price and materials and the specs real quick. So let me make sure I didn't miss any questions, and we can jump back over to the website and look at some of those other new releases. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Joyce has got us covered. All right. Jeremy Y reversed. Are you talking about like the mirror here? Sometimes mirroring it is easier when you're moving things around. So however it's set right now is the way I'm most comfortable showing things off. So, okay, let's jump on over to the website. I want to make sure I've got the right one open. Okay. So here we go. We have the Z82 in N690 with G10. This is going to be 65 bucks. Super cool. This is based off of a custom knife. And we'll get a little bit into the lore of this one. Let's take a couple different shots of that. Love that it's got that collar on it. There you go. You can see it's got the milling in the handle. I think we already did that one. There is your maker's mark, the Z82. I don't know what the Z82 stands for, but it reminds me, and I'm not a car guy, but it makes me think of a Camaro. So maybe it is a Camaro, maybe it's not. And when I'm sharing my screen like this, it's a little bit harder for me to keep up with the comments. So I'll kind of bounce back and forth. So these are coming in at $65. Here is your specs. So your blade length on these are going to be 3.5. So a nice full size cutter, N690 on the blade material, 4.75 on the handle, tip up pocket carry, 5.42 ounces. And yeah, so knife maker Nalu Borisma from Hawaii. And this is a production piece that was inspired by one of his customs. Makes the knife lightweight, so a nice full-size knife. Yeah, so that's that one. Let me jump back over to the comments, make sure I'm getting what you guys are putting down. Let's get caught up. Someone says, ordered it. I don't know which one it was, but awesome. Thank you for ordering from us. So this one was also released in the latest batch of releases last week. So let's take a look at one of the other ones. Next up is the slicer, and I'm a little disappointed. I wish I had one of these, the handles. I have a soft spot for lockbacks, and this is awesome. So you've got mid lockback, thumb stud, finger choil. This is nice, just neutral handle with a lanyard hole, 2 screws on the front. That's it. Very clean show side. These are 75 bucks, N690 G10. So let's go through the beauty shots. Beautiful pocket clip. Very, very well done pocket clip. There's that. There's your Kaiser. So Mikhail Galovic is the designer. There's his name on the one side. But such a great, this is a good design that speaks to me. And I think it's because the first knife I always had as a kid was kind of that lockback style. So here's your specs. These are going to be coming in at N690, drop point thumb stud, lockback, as I mentioned. Blade length is 3.78. Wow, that's a big one. That's awesome. It looks like it's got a nice slicey profile. Looks like it goes down very thin stock. Let's see what the blade. It's got the blade thickness 0.13. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's why it's called the slicer. Very cool. Handle length 4.6. So very cool. What's the overall length on this? 8.45. Big knife. So this is an uncomplicated pocket knife with the classic action and versatile blade, long sweeping drop belly leading into a sharp piercing point, skinning, slicing, various camp tasks. Super cool. Yeah, I love that a lockback is being offered. Let me jump back to you guys. Will you be doing any... No lockback on the screen. Oh, no. I just went through all of that. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me see. There we go. I'm sorry. That's why I said when I share a screen, it's hard. So I'm sorry I missed it. There it is. So everything that I just said applies to this knife. This is the slicer. N690 G10, 75 bucks. Big folder. Let's go through the beauty shots one more time for you guys. Great pocket clip, mid lock back, nice taper on that to a nice thin slicey blade. N690, Mikhail Galovic. Very neutral design. I don't know. It speaks to me. Like I said, I always had lockbacks when I first got into pocket knives in my teenage years back in the day. And I have a soft spot for lockbacks. So there it is. And like I said, here's our specs. Blade length is 3.78. Overall is 8.45. So a nice big slicey blade. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think about this. I don't think everyone's as hot on lockbacks as I am. So yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Slicer, no slicing. Any plans for adding Magna Cut blades? It's a logistic thing. You got to really work with the steel companies, and it's kind of complicated how it all works and how the importing and stuff works. I know they're in talks. No promises on the Magna Cut, but it is being talked about. Let me go back and get your guys' questions. Mini Grouper is a compression lock. The only one. Thanks, Pack Rat. I think I got it. So hopefully you guys got to see that. I'm curious what you guys thought about the lockback. No lockbacks for me. Oh, sorry, Knife Surgeon. I know they're not for everybody. Like I said, it's not. Lockbacks are cool for safety nerds. Thanks, Dan. But it was cool. That was the slicer. Big Jimpin knows where it's at. Okay. So another one that came out in this release was one that you guys all know. Let me see if I can do this. We'll share the screen this time. Let me get see if I can get it properly done. Something you guys are all familiar with. This is the mini bag lighter in Nitro V and micarta, $52.99. A knife that we all know and love. Love it's got this little, it's not quite a Warncliffe. I don't know what you would call that, but just a nice kind of, reverse Tonto, I guess. My bad. I promise I know knives. I just kind of slipped off my mind. Love the deep carry pocket clip with the branding of the Kaiser logo. I like that new style. Like I said, Nitro V on this one. This is the mini bag lighter. Oh, we got a video. Let's all watch. Nitro V, excellent toughness, flat grind, thumb stud, pocket clip, recessed screws on the pocket clip, always a win. Friendly to operate, great action. Look at that. Such a good little knife. Liner lock, looks like it's about 30% lockup on there, 35. Cool. All right. Awesome. So there it is. Let's pop it back. Oh, I'll have to do this real quick. We'll get your specs. I'm sure Joyce has them for us. If not, then we'll run them up. Let's go take a look. Here we go. So our specs, blade length on this one's going to be 2.89 inches, right under that 3-inch mark. So if you've got a 3-inch restriction, it's going to have you covered. Overall length on it is 6.62 inches, 2.15 ounces. That's a nice lightweight knife. 60 to 61 on the Nitro V hardness. Yeah, really like it. It's the bag lighter, guys. We know it. We love it. So if you guys have any questions on that, feel free to let me know. I'll try to get it all caught up on the questions. Yeah, like so Joyce is saying 2.1 on the weight, which is just super lightweight, which is awesome. Munko release date. Probably push back a little bit, hopefully by the end of the year. So December-ish, I would hope so. I know we got some Christmas releases coming in December, so I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, so we've covered we're going to do a kind of a wrap up of what we just talked about in case some new people are here. We're going to show off these November 14th releases one more time. We'll just run through them really quickly. And yeah, maybe we'll pop in a giveaway. I think that'd be fun. So we started out the night talking about these two Militaws. We've got these two new. These were the exclusive on the website. You've got the Timascus with the DLC M390 blade. Just boom. I'll get it to focus, I promise. There she is. Boom. Beautiful knife. These were $269. And you had the Mars Valley, also M390 with the what appears to be a hand rub satin finish on the blade. DLC hardware, T8 screws all the way around. This one was $249. And then we had the Megatherium making a comeback. Super cool to see this one back. These were super popular when they came out. The late Elijah Isham design. This one's going to have a 20 CV blade with that DLC. Come on, there she goes. Beautiful big knife with a wonderful flipping tab. Big, beautiful kind of hook tab there on the end. Just gives it a great, reliable action. And these were coming in at $235. And then we ran through the slicer, the bag lighter, the Z82, and the slicer, which was the lockback. So do you guys have any questions about those first knives that we covered? Let me see. Let me see if I can get this screen back to where I want it. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I lost my screen. Talk amongst yourselves. Have some knife chatter while I went through this technical difficulty. Well, I know we were going to do a giveaway, so let me just kind of pop some stuff back up real quick. Let's see how many. Okay, I got the comments back. Got my main screen back. How many of the Megatheriums did you make? Is it limited? I don't know. I believe it is going to be a limited run. Let me check the details on that. I won't have the quantity. Last time. So this will be the last time we bring this back. So it will be a limited run. Get them while you can. This stands out to you. You want a collector's piece that pays homage to the original designer. This is your time to get it. So this was his 96th among it. So out of all his designs, this was his 96th design. It was his first mass-produced design with Kaiser. So there it is. And like I said, those were going for $235. Okay, so I don't know how many were made, but it is going to be limited. Joyce said hundreds, so probably, okay, so hundreds, not thousands. Can anyone recommend a good Kaiser skidding knife? Yeah, I think the harpoon would probably fit in that really well. We've got some harpoons here tonight. If you're not familiar with the harpoon, I'll show one off real quick. We'll talk about this one in a little bit. We've got some minis and some full size, but it's got a nice thin blade. It's got a good curve to it. So if you're trying to get in there and cut away the skin, I think it would do very well for you. All right, let me move these Militals out of the way. And I think we're going to do a giveaway. How do you guys feel about that? Want to order either the aluminum clipper or the titanium October tonight, but can't decide. Oof. Can't make up my mind. I love the clipper, but I don't know if the titanium October is going to be around much longer. I think I would lean towards the titanium October. My personal opinion, I do love the clipper. It's a nice gents piece. So someone says giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let me get my stuff ready for you guys. We're going to do hashtag. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to do hashtag NOV giveaway. Jai hates the idea of a giveaway. So what it's going to be, I'm going to put it in the comments. And don't go yet. So hashtag NOV giveaway for a November giveaway. This is what it's going to be. Not yet. So let me get my good old giveaway tool ready. All right. Well, let's do our first giveaway. So hashtag November giveaway. Let me pop it on the screen so you guys can see it for sure. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to get the giveaway tool ready. And on your mark, get set, go. Have at it. Good luck, everybody. Share screen. All right. Okay, already up to 70. So let's see, out of viewer, let's see what our viewer to giveaway ratio is. We have 151 viewers. So let's get it up. Let's see if we can get up to like 120. I think would be really cool. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back and see if I missed anything. We've covered a lot of knives tonight for this first release. We're going to go into the second half after this giveaway. And what those are going to be, those are going to be the November 25th releases. And there's going to be some in this batch that are Amazon exclusives that aren't quite announced on a release date yet. So we'll cover those. I will let you know where you can get them, when you can get them. If they haven't been announced yet, just pay attention to our social media and we'll get you guys covered. We're up to about 110. Let me grab a drink. And yeah, I think we're getting close. Where are we at? I love seeing a random comment in between all this stuff. Okay, so we're at 114. We're gonna let it run. I really like to hit 120. If we stall out, which it looks like we are stalling at about 115. If you're just joining us, we're doing our giveaway. Enter hashtag NOVGAW for November giveaway. I'm going to let it run for 10 more seconds, and then we're going to drum roll it, and we're going to draw. So good luck to everybody. Thanks for jumping in and joining us on the stream so far. Okay, we're stalled at 117. So I'm going to draw in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Quiet drum roll. Josh 304, congratulations. All right, Josh. So let me get it switched back over. If you're here, check in with us. Let us know. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have you reach out to our team, either on our Instagram or our Facebook group, whichever is easier for you. Screenshot your account, screenshot this winning thing for verification. And then we're going to go ahead and get you guys, get you set up for your prize. We're going to send you a random Kaiser knife. So you'll reach out to us. We'll get your info. You'll wake up one day. Mr. Postman or Post Lady will say, here's your Kaiser knife. And that's it. That's as easy as it is. There he is. Josh has, I saw him. There we go. Josh is checked in. All right, Josh, any questions about how to get your information over? If so, shoot us down in the comments and we'll get you taken care of. We still have 2 more giveaways and we've got a lot of great knives that we're going to cover still. So let's get everything wrapped up with that. As long as Josh doesn't have any questions. So we're going to go back. Oh, I don't need to share that anymore. Let me get this next one set up. Where is it? Okay, so we got the next one ready. So I'll have that ready for when we are good to go. All right. So email or Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Kaiser. Joyce will get you taken care of. Where is Josh? Okay, cool. Looks like we're covered on that. So let's talk about our second launch releases. I'm going to show you which ones. I'm going to show you the ones that you can get. So we'll pull a group of knives in. I'll show you the one that you can get across all channels. So like our website, Amazon, or our dealers. And then I'll walk through the other ones. Like I said, some of them don't have announced release dates yet. But if you just pay attention to our socials, keep tabs on it, and we'll get you covered. Let's see. Okay, cool. Next one. Yeah, these ones are cool. Actually, I got a cool story about these. So we are going to take a look at the new fixed blade, the new kid in town. And this is a Azo design, and we all know Azo does some good stuff. This is the hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the two versions that are available on the 25th release, and then we can talk about the ones that are going to be coming a little bit later down the line. So first one up is my favorite. So this is a little chonky fixed blade. All right, there's your first look at it. You can see you've got micarta handles, orange liners, crowned all the way around, which is a nice touch. Nice big lanyard hole, kydex sheath with that utility clip for the belt, on and off, real easy, multiple mounting options. All right, and let's just let's take it out. So this is a chonky little big knife, so it's going to fill the hand up very nicely. Oh, all right. Let me get you guys your first look first before I start moving it around. And this version here, what you're looking at, is going to be available on our website on the next launch. It's going to be available at dealers and at Amazon. So there's the other side, and these lines actually really do help you lock into that knife. It's a nice touch on there. This one's got a stonewash finish. And like I said, this one you're looking at is a Nitro V with that kydex sheath. It fills the hand up so nicely. So nicely. This one's coming in at, let's get Joyce in there. Joyce has got us covered. Oh, nope, not this one. That's the other one. This one's coming in at $59.95. So I'll pop that up there. So Nitro V, this has got micarta on the outside with a G10 liner, which is definitely a nice touch. The blade length on these is 3.14. Let's see. It's got jimping here, which really locks in, and jimping up here at the tip, which is really nice. So what's cool about this is we kind of show these off at Blade Show West. We've got two versions, and I'll pull out the other version while I'm doing story time. So this is the other version. This is the one that, so here's the first version. There's our specs on the first version. $59.95, Nitro V, micarta, orange G10. That should have everything you need. So if it's interesting to you, go ahead and screenshot that. I'm going to go ahead and pop the other one up there. Should be right about here. There we go. So this one is orange G10. It's got a gray PVD on the D2. So it's got a nice PVD coating on here, nor the oil. This one's going to be nice and bright, high visibility. So if you're doing field work, you're worried about losing your knife, this one's going to be nice and bright, very easy to work with. And this one is coming in D2, $47.95, so still under $50. Same style sheath. All these are going to have this kydex sheath with this tailor clip. But what's really cool about this is at Blade Show West, and this, if Azo watches this, this is a compliment to you. Jens Anso had came up to our booth, and I was talking to him about some of his new designs. And I had asked him, I said, so out of these prototypes, the stuff that's coming out, what do you like a lot? And he really gravitated towards the hair. And he really liked the design of this. He liked how comfortable and how kind of campy and bulky it felt in the hand. So like a nice camp knife, nice sturdy camp knife that you could kind of beat up on. And he just liked the touch of the lines, the liners. So Jens Anso liked this design at our table, which is really cool. It was nice to hear his take on it. So this one's got a beautiful stonewash finish. And as you know, I am a sucker for stonewash. So I'll put the specs up. We'll update the specs up on this one. There we go. So there you go. And this is the hair. So two versions available. Two versions going to be available on our website and on Amazon and at our dealers. So you should be able to get these. So let me put that there. Hide that. It's pretty. So we're going to catch up with your comments, and then we can see if you got any questions. That would be good for a skinning knife. This would be good for a skinning knife too, because it's not as thin behind the edge, but it does have a lot of belly. One thing it does have going for it that the Harpoon doesn't, the Harpoon goes to just kind of like thin stock overall. This one's kind of more robust, so it's thicker. So if you hit bone while you're skinning, it's not going to be as chippy. Nitro V, Rockwell coming in on this one is 60 to 61. So this would be like a utility skinner. So if you're going to do a little bit more multi-purpose, a knife that can skin as well, but this would be a good option for that. The baby would be a good one, Dwayne. I wish I had one of those to show it off. So there's the hair. Now we have other versions of these, and those are going to be launching on our Amazon store, but you're going to have to pay attention to our socials for the launch date on those. So if you like these and these two didn't do it for you, we've got a couple more. So let's start out with this one. This one is also G2. This is G10. I really like the touch that they did on the hardware, just to give it a little bit of color. So this one is coming in at $47.95. You're going to be to be announced. Pay attention to our socials for the launch date on these. And the ones that are just G10 on the handles are also super comfy. And now smooth G10 like this can tend to get a little slick, but these lines really do lock you in, these grooves that they put in the handles here. So those really do give you that extra little bit of traction and locking in. They're nice and deep cut, but they're not sharp or uncomfortable. So I'll get a little bit closer on that for you. And like I said, there's jimping here and there's jimping up here. So if you do want to do a little bit of extra like detail work, so you're skinning something, you can do that. And this one just gave a little bit of pop of color with that that coated hardware. So this is another one that's going to be available. If you don't want D2 and you want to do more Nitro V, this one's really cool. I like that they went all green. So this one is all green. This is your, if you want to stick with, like you've got a green bag, you've got green boots, just you're into that OD green and that's your stick, that's your style. You've got you covered. This one comes in the green Kydex and the green G10 handle. This one is coming in Nitro V as well. Stonewash finish on here. This one's going to be coming in at $59.95 on the Amazon. And let me see. These comments aren't updating. So this one was for, those are the specs for this guy here. So if you like it, screenshot it. Those are your specs. Next one that I was just holding up, we've got the specs here. Joyce, you're on it. Thank you so much. You're killing it. And like I said, I really like this one because they even made the Kydex screen. Like that just looks like standard issue. Like that looks like a standard issue knife. So really cool about that. But yeah, and same thing with the Utila style clip. Todd doesn't like the micarta because it gets slimy. Well, here's going to be a micarta that you can get behind because it's going to be a lot more firm than your kind of the canvas style here. So another version of the hair that we have is going to be burlap. So what's cool about this one, if you guys have seen me talk about these knives before, kind of this tumbled PVD finish is one of my favorite finishes on a coated blade. This one's going to be D2, coming in with burlap micarta, that tumbled PVD blade. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. There you go. This one's just classy. Super cool. Really like it. I love burlap micarta. I'm in a burlap kind of phase right now. Last few knives I've bought for myself have been burlap, or I've been leaning towards burlap. There you go. Take a look at the finish on the blade. Sorry about the oil. There it is. And so that is the hair. So 4 versions. This one was coming in at $49.95. We have these two. Let me get the right ones. So the last ones that I just showed you will be on Amazon only. The dates will be announced. Here's your specs for the burlap one. The last 3 that I showed you will be on Amazon only. Dates to be announced. These 2 on the next drop on the 25th will be available on the website. So the micarta with the G10 liners or the orange G10 with the gray PVD coating. This one is D2. This one is Nitro V. This one is coming in at $49.95, and this one is coming in at $59.95. So a couple of different options for you. Super cool. So this is the hair. Great little, we've been killing it with the fixed blades, and you guys have been loving them. So I'm really excited to bring out another fixed blade. Okay. Make sure I got the comments. Boom, boom, boom. Burlap for the win. Eric is on Team Burlap. Anthony says, I carry a burlap purse. If I was carrying a purse, it would be burlap as well. So awesome. So that's the hair. What you guys think? Two options, one at right about 60, one at right about 50. I got to get these sheathed up so that I don't cut myself. So bear with me for 1 second. Okay. Already ordered the new muskrat. Looking forward to trying out the hair. The muskrat is awesome. Always amazing. Such a quality. Great. Thank you, Swan Ronson. Appreciate the words. So we've done the hair. Now let's see if we can find what next one's gonna be a folder. So we've got another Azo design. Oh, you know what? Let me verify that. No, it's not an Azo design. Nick Serrano. So this is a California gentleman who works on the Golden Gate Bridge. He's a patrol officer. He wanted a knife that was small, capable, didn't look intimidating, but was super capable. So let me present the Exist. Now, what's cool about this is, like I said, we've got a wide range tonight of knives. We went with the Timascus inlays. We went with the upgraded muskrats. We went with these budget fixed blades. We've got some premium stuff. We got some more premium stuff. But if you want just a nice budget EDC folder that's super capable, this is the Exist. I promise it'll. There we go. So the first one here is coming in 154 cm aluminum handles. I apologize, guys. Our clutch lock, nice swooping blade. So I love the profile of this because it's got kind of a, if you look, it's got kind of a gentle swoop all the way across the top of here. It's going to have, like I said, it's going to have a clutch lock. You've got thumb stud options. What's really nice about this is your blade length is under 3 inches. It's got the finger grooves. I don't know if this was his first design. If it is, it's done very well. A lot of people tend to just put things in that they like. What I like about this is it takes use into consideration. So it's super comfortable in the hand. Let me show you. I have a medium-sized hand, and look how my fingers fall into those grooves. Right here, especially this part, this right there, that flat part, knowing that's where that finger is going to be landing. With the jimping, you've got jimping here, and you also have jimping up here at the top. So camera's being a little buggy right now. There we go. So you've got jimping there and jimping there. It's got that nice kind of powder coating on the aluminum, which you guys are used to for us. And let me pull this back up. So this one, first one, is coming in at $66.99. Let me get the specs here. Thank you, Joyce. Yeah, that exists. I don't know what is going on with this camera. It was not giving me this many problems earlier. I want to make sure you guys get to see this. But this is a very well done knife. Another thing is really cool, and I want to get in on it so you guys can see it, is it's chamfered all the way around. Man, what is going on with this thing? So yeah, but there's chamfering all the way around from the back to the front. So those grooves with that chamfering, multiple options for jimping, super comfortable in hand, clutch lock, thumb stud deployment. Yeah, very well done. Like just the attention to that flat part on the back. Really like that. Recessed pocket clip screws, deep carry pocket clip, and a spot for a lanyard if you're into the lanyards. So there you go. And my comments are not updating, so let me get those going. Any other colors? So this is the first version. This one is, like I said, 154 cm aluminum, $66.99. There is one that is blacked out. Maybe not a different color per se, but different option. So this one is the micarta version in Nitro V, coming in at $59.99. I think it just didn't like that aluminum because that picked that one up just fine. Check out this. Check out that milling pattern. So if you're worried about grip, the name of this one is the Exist. So if you're worried about grippiness, this one's going to definitely have you covered. It's black micarta, nitro V steel. This is coming in at $59.99. Going to have the clutch lock, so ambidextrous, and it's got thumb studs on both sides. So lefties, we've got you covered. Reversible pocket clip, clutch lock, completely ambidextrous. And like I said, nitro V on this one. This one is coming in at $59.99. And let's see. Oop, I lost my spot. And the other version in black aluminum is coming in at $66.99. You'd like the micarta with the satin blade? Well, in that case, you could buy both. Bum, 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 bum. Blade swap. I've actually done that before. So there it is. That is the Exist. Let me see. I want to make sure I get your guys' questions and everything you guys have a question about. So there we go. Thank you, Joyce. Someone said hollow grind. It is a flat grind on these, not a hollow grind on this. Just a high flat grind. Two versions for you. PVD coated nitro V black micarta with that very grippy texture pattern. Super cool. And then you've got your standard blacked out aluminum with a 154 cm. So what you're seeing there are the specs for the first one. Yeah, like Joey said, take both. Shane is sold. All right, Shane. We're going to hold you to it. You're a committed buyer now. Any questions on the Exist? So like I said, the person that designed this is Nick Serrano. He's a patrol officer on the Golden Gate Bridge. He negotiates with people who are at the bridge for bad reasons. He uses his knives for daily cutting tasks like zip ties and boxes, but he's got to do rescue sometimes for seatbelt cutting and things like that. So he really wanted to kind of create his knife for what he needed at his in his everyday situation. Can't do small stuff. I have ridiculously massive hands. Scam lucky if you've got ridiculously massive hands and the Megatherium was a little bit outside of what you're looking for. We still have a big slicey knife that is coming up. So no worry. This next one's not it, but it's coming. So let me kind of write my little notes here. So if you want something a little less utility and a little more gentlemanly, let's look at the shot. So these were shown off at Blade Show Atlanta. We showed these off. If you guys are familiar with the shot, you want to see the big one. The big one will be after the shot. So we're going to do a nice gentlemanly style knife, and then we're going to go big. We're going to go big, chunky, clunky, premium knife. So let me make sure I pull up the right one first. Let's see. Did I get that right? I think I did. Let me pull that off the screen. Okay. So you might have seen these covered at Blade Show Atlanta. These were prototypes at the time. Very gentlemanly knife. We've got two versions. First one we're going to look at is the orange. This beautiful brushed orange finish. All right. Actually, I'll flick it open on camera because it's got a really good thumb stud action, and I'll show you why in just a moment. There is the first shot of the shot. Sorry, I couldn't resist. So not big, but very slim, very gentlemanly. Nice, beautiful, like brushed orange finish on this aluminum. So this is coming in 154 cm. Let's do the beauty shot of the shot. I'm going to be doing that all night, so I apologize about that. So this is going to have thumb stud opening, but what's really nice about the thumb stud is it is both sides, so another ambidextrous knife. But this groove for the thumb stud in here, with it being such a small knife, is a very deep, generous groove, and that allows, and I should be able to backflip it on the camera. Yeah, that allows nice access to that thumb stud, and it puts your hand, or it puts your thumb and finger where it would naturally want to go to get that knife deployed. Now, if you want to be fancier than a thumb stud, it also has a top flipper. So, on camera, there we go. Actually really good at front flipping. Actually one of my favorite methods. But something about being on camera, performance anxiety, I don't know what you want to call it. But and it's got nice smooth action, deep carry pocket clip. So this is the first one we're looking at. Ooh, there we go. A fancy pickle stabber. That's funny. Make sure I didn't miss the specs on this one. Okay, I don't think I did. Okay, good. And like I said, this is going to be available on our website, at the dealers, on Amazon. And so this is the first one. Let's take a look at the next one. I have more of a bronze-ish finish, kind of a brushed bronze finish. So if you're not an orange person, Dwayne, I was wondering who was going to pick up on that, Dwayne. So beautiful bronze color. Also, again, in 154 cm. It's going to have the black PVD coating on both. Very generous thumb access on the recess there. You can front flip. You can thumb stud it. This is made by, and I don't want to butcher the name, Evgeny Bulchev. Evgeny Bulchev. Man, that one was probably off. But this is a guy who studied knife making, got influence from different ancient styles of knives. He really looked at where different cultures kind of focused on their knife designs and what they would all do, and he wanted to kind of forge his own style. That's where this little guy came in. Let's get the specs up here. Thank you, Joyce. So the specs are gonna apply to both of these guys. Same specs across the board. Apologize if you hear my cat. He heard I was doing a live stream. He never comes into my office unless I'm doing a live stream, but I think I've got him blocked out this time. Anyways, back to the shot. Really cool. Deep carry pocket clip. There we go. You can see it's been milled out, a little bit of weight reduction. And your weight on these is 2.29. So yeah, just a very slim gentleman knife. Let me see how it fits in the pocket. What's really nice is, like, when you get this in the pocket, I guess I could show you guys. See if it will work. So when I get it in the pocket, it slides all the way over. So if you need to access things in your pocket, you're able to do that very easily. So, oh, now the camera is going to be messed up. Please don't be messed up. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. I thought I just ruined the whole thing. So yeah, it fits in the pocket very nicely, very slim, very gentlemanly. Let's see, get this put out of the way. I want to make sure I got any questions. It's like a mini Momo. Can't hate it. Can't hate it indeed. I'm really glad that didn't mess the camera up. I might have messed it up just a little bit, but these like smart cameras get a mind of their own, and when they lock in, they lock in. Okay, so that was the shot. Any questions on it? All right, so the Snap Echo. Someone wants to hear the Snap Echo. You guys want to see the Hawk? I know you guys were excited about this one. So we covered the shot. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Hawk. Once again, this was a knife that Blade Show Atlanta, we covered it. We had the prototypes out there, and now this is available. We've got 2 versions. These are across all channels, so you can get them on our website, get them at dealers, and you can get them on Amazon. So something to pay attention to. Let's look at the first one coming in at $169. This is, without further ado, the Hawk. and they want to hear it. And what's funny is you guys are saying, let's hear it. And it was one of the things that stood out to me is like, man, can you hear it? Yeah, okay, you can't hear it. One more time, one more time. 2 more times. So this thing is interesting. We're going to look at the exterior, and then we're going to look at the exterior, and then we'll talk a little bit about the interior. But it is big in handle, big in blade, big in personality, big in sound. A lot of cool things going on with the Hawk. So let's start out with the show side. Beautiful micro milling in the handle. You can see that all the way through. A lot of detail to the milling. This one's got that beautiful copper collar on it. You'll notice besides the pivot screw, there are no screws on the show side. It's got this beautiful blade. So we can get that finish in there for you. Now let's go to the other side because, let's get that first. Look at that backspacer. Big, generous, chunky backspacer. Now we're going to go to the other side, and you'll notice this got a little bit of a different pattern. Once again, you've got the collar. You've got some interesting milling there on the back side. Beautiful micro milling. Beautifully done milled titanium pocket clip. Something a little bit different. Those are your screws there for the body. Really simple construction. That is the Hawk. And so really interesting. First off, let's see if we got the specs yet. If not, I'll kind of run through them. This version, yeah, there we go. So 169, and what you're getting is, let's lower this just a little bit. The camera's too high. There we go. 169. So you're getting extremely milled big slabs of titanium, copper pivot, copper backspacer, S45 yen on the blade. And then on the inside, you have a double stop pin mechanism, and you don't have a detemp ball, you have a detemp post. And I can't scientifically explain what the difference is. And I'm going to do a video for disassembling this and showing off the inside. And we'll talk a little bit more about it, but it makes a difference. One of the things I point to is I can't fail the knife. And maybe I can do it now because the whole world's watching, but you try to do a light flip and it's coming out. It almost feels assisted. And you do a big flip, it really slaps open with authority. And that's where you get that slap echo. But even if you try just a light little, yeah, see, I can't fail it. And there's not a lot of knives where it's that reliable. Okay, so I got that one. Okay, is there any way, so we'll see a bigger version. Really love that design. No idea on that one. And you do have, yep, you have a very generous lanyard hole there. I love the copper backspacer on it, honestly. Is that Hawk 1 or Hawk 2? Very, very clever. I don't know if you were the first one to come up with that one, but that one's really good. How does the lock release? Oh, yeah, it's a liner lock. Let me get that for you guys. It is a liner lock. You can see the post right there, actually. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I'm trying to stream in 1080, so maybe it will, but it's a detemp post. Gosh, I know that's really hard for you guys to see. Right, it's right there. Anyway, so it's a liner lock. Nice at about 50%. That's 45 yen. Nice. How far behind am I? Is that satin or stone washed? This is definitely a very. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at it. So it's almost like a super fine satin, or almost like a super fine stone wash. It's almost like stone washed and then satin fin. Like, I don't know what you would call this. It almost looks blasted, but it's definitely not blasted. I promise it's not blasted. I don't think that's blasted. It's got a little more depth to it than that. Yeah, I mean, it's different than a blasted. I'll try to get more information on what they would call this. It's not quite blasted, and I don't know how to explain it. So we'll call it blasted for now, but it's not quite blasted. So this was the first one, right? Now that's a little too bright and shiny for you. I mean, this one's still bright and shiny, let's be honest. But if you want something a little darker, of course, we got to bust out that DLC. Hold on, what is the thing? Some say if the wind blows over the holes, you can hear the voice of a loud-spoken country girl. Dwayne, nice. Check that out. Just nice dramatic. Isn't it great? And so let's see. Hawk Vader. You guys are killing it with these hawk analogies. Much better, but no copper. So this one's going to be a little bit more. Oh, whole flicking? Yeah. Easy. All day. Like, actually even I think it sounds better that way. I don't know if I hit the mic there. I'm sorry if I did. So you've got Hawk 1. This is for you guys. And Hawk 2. There, I did it. We did the thing. All right. I'm ashamed of myself for doing that. All right. Pop culture has made its way into the Kaiser live stream. We did it. We're done. So the specs on this one, if Joyce didn't get it, maybe I missed it. I don't think so. So this one's a little bit more. This one's going to be 209. So this one is an M390. You have S45 on the other one. This one is an M390. There is the all black. There is the plain tag. So 169, 209. Like I said, across all channels. So on the website, on Amazon, at our dealers. Coming in on the 25th is the next release for these. So let's see if we can get a double. For all you folks that are into the knife sounds, I personally am. I get it, honestly. It's also noticed I'm sitting here eating dinner and had to turn around and look. The website called the first blade Bubble Stonewash. You know what? I do remember that. Shame on me. I had one job. Thank you, Zane. And it's even in my notes. Okay. So yeah, that's what it was. Bubble stonewash. And what it is, it's a very, very fine stonewash. I'm going to clean it up as much as I can. And this camera's not going to do it justice. But we're going to clean it up, and we're going to get in real close. Can I get the light on it just right? Yeah, the camera's not going to do it justice. But maybe there you can kind of see it. So thank you, Zane. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Get caught up on comments. Oh, it was coming. Yeah, I know. All right. Let's see. Dang, Jeremy, you're killing me. I'm sorry, Delaney. Not trying to. 209 is a good for the M390 DLC, I think. Backcountry Dave, I agree. Buy both of them and swap out the pivot collars. Play around with it. I really like that thing. All right, Manuel. All right. I think I'm mostly caught up on the comments. There we go. Same size. Yeah, they're absolutely the exact same size. So we talked about it. The overall, your blade length is 3.41 inches. Your overall is 7.98, so essentially 8 inches. Is the Black Hawk DLC coded at the handle too? Yes, just not the mirror DLC. Look at that milling. Look at that. Like the amount of milling, like, so look, this isn't a standard just mill a circle hole. Look at how it comes out and it goes wide. So the amount of milling, micro milling, and then you flip it over and you change up the game. So you can't even just flip and mirror the milling. You have to do a completely different milling for the other side. So the amount of work that went into this knife, I appreciate it, because then you have a completely different detent system, double stop pin system. So Kaiser's like at 209, like that's a steal. And maybe your fingers, see if your fingers, if you have a medium hand, your fingers will fall right into those holes. Sorry for calling you Jamie, Jeremy. I'm half asleep. Dwayne, I wouldn't have even noticed if you didn't say anything, but now I noticed. All right, let me grab a drink and we can move along. All right. So there is a couple of versions that I don't have in front of me. So I'll kind of let you know what's coming. There's a mini grouper and a bulldog variant coming, but they are in the next release, and I don't have pictures of those. So just keep a heads up for those. Those will probably be on the Amazon. So before we get too far into what the rest of these releases are, there will be a mini grouper variant and a bulldog. Maybe on the website. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have all the info on those, but those will be coming soon. So for next up, though, you guys like harpoons. We all love the harpoon. We've got some more. So let me get caught up. I've got a couple other knives that I do have some more information on, some amicuses that I'll cover with you guys at the end. But right now, let's go. I was going to do harpoons next, but maybe we'll go to the K-Box. So spoiler alert, we have new versions of the K-Box and new versions of the harpoon coming. Let's see. Let's pull up the harpoons. Yeah, we're going to do that. So these will be coming out in. So caveat to say is some of these will be coming out on the next release, and then some of them are coming out exclusively on Amazon. And those are the ones like before you're going to have to pay attention to the socials, because those dates will be announced on when those will be available. But we're going to cover the ones that are coming out to the website and then across the Amazon channels. So for the harpoon, let's see. As far as I remember, the one coming out. Let me make sure I have the right one. Okay. Yes, I do. Guys like this stuff, I believe. Check that out. So this one is not mini. So we've got minis and we've got full size. So I know people were asking about the Serape. So we've got some Serape coming. There it is. So what we've got here, you guys love 3V. You guys were asking about 3V, harpoon in 3V. We've done it before, but we're doing it again. Now this is going to be available across all channels. This is coming in a Serape handle material with a coated, this is that tough coating on the blade. And you do get the dog tag. So, and you get an extra strap as well for the sheath. This version is coming in at $65.99. All right. Sorry, I was getting kind of caught up in the comments. Back to it. So this version here coming in at $65.99 will be available across all channels. This will be coming out in that 25th release. Now, the rest of these are going to be Amazon's that we're going to cover. And those are the ones you're going to want to pay attention to the socials with. So this is your harpoon. You're going to have a 3-inch blade, 3mm blade stock, very reminiscent of the ones that you guys are already used to, coming in at 62 to 63 HRC. So serape on the harpoon. Love to hear what you guys think on this one. I've got 2 versions of that baby. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I said 3B. This one is D2. I apologize. I pulled the wrong one out. Dang. This one is on Amazon. So excuse me, guys. We're going to walk it back a little bit. This will, so Bearded Monkey, everyone, I apologize. I pulled the wrong one out. This one is not 3B. This one's D2. Thank you, Joyce, for correcting me. I will pull the other one out. So this one is going to be on Amazon only. This one is to be announced. I almost screwed the pooch on this one. I kind of did, actually. I don't think I can really walk back what I said. But there is the specs on that one. I'll pull the correct one out in just a second. The one that I meant to show you guys that is coming out in the regular launch. I had my order of knives over here all set until I started playing around with them. Okay, here we go. Now, I promise you, this one is 3B. This one is the one that's going to be coming out on the 25th across all channels. This is a mini harpoon, and it's got the Damascus G10. So this is indeed a mini. This is the 3-inch blade with a 3mm blade stock. So you are going to get the Kydex sheath with that tactile lock. There you go. Coming in at $65.99. So once again, I apologize. I got my order mixed up on the knives. So we'll get this one sorted out. Make sure I didn't upset too many people. Derek says 34 bucks. I'm in on the D2. I don't think it was 34. I think it was 49 for the full size. So there you go. This is the mini harpoon coming across all channels on the next release in 3B with the Damascus. Very cool G10 pattern on here. But we do have some other cool ones that are coming to Amazon. Well, we already covered the serape one, so spoiler alert, guys. Sorry about that. Here's our first one. Next one we're going to do, we're going to cover another mini. And this one will be one that is coming out on Amazon, but also in 3V, $59.99. So this is the specs for this guy right here. There you go. Take a look at it. This is the next one we're going to look at. We're going to look at the burlap version. Check that bad boy out. I really like this one. I like this one a lot. This one's coming in at $59.99, so a little bit under that last one. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. This is the burlap mini harpoon. This will be available on Amazon. Pay attention to our socials. We're going to announce when this one's coming out. This one was your suggestion? Well, great suggestion. So the price on the last one, $65.99 on this one. And then this one is $59.99. So the one you're looking at right now, I'm going to pop the specs up on the screen. There you go. We all love a harpoon, and we've got this one coming in micarta. Yeah, I really like this one. I like this one a lot. All right, let me get this sheathed up so I don't cut myself wherever I put it. There we go. So, and then, like I said, these are going to come with that Utila style clip. So, 2 minis, both in 3B. This one is going to be available across all channels, coming in at $65.99. And then this one will be available on Amazon soon, coming in at $59.99. So these are the 2 minis that are coming. Now we've got some full size, and I already spoiled it by showing you the Serape earlier, and I should have known better because I was just reading the specs, and if I would have paid attention, it wouldn't have made sense. So what I can do, we'll just show the Serape again real quick. I'll pull those specs up that Joyce gave us, and we can talk about this one. So here we go. Boom. We already showed this one off. It's going to be a full size. Coming to Amazon only, Amazon exclusive. The date will be announced on the socials. So there you go. This one will come with that Serape dog tag. So super cool. And it comes with an extra strap for the sheath. Next up, we have also in D2. This one's in G10. I really like the handle on this one a lot. This gives it a very premium feeling. I know that's just G10, but something about it, that milling, feels really nice on this. So this is the full size, also coming in at D2. This one's going to be $39.99. Amazon only, coming soon. I really like the handle. Like I said, this milling on this handle is just really nice. Really locks it in, keeps it relatively lightweight, and just, yeah, you guys know the harpoon, super good knife. Really awesome in the hand. Coming in at $39.99. This one was live for about an hour a week ago. Well, here it is on Amazon. Coming soon to an Amazon near you. Then we have really special one. Let me see. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so someone said the 1911 diamond texture. Very similar, yes. Come on, camera, don't fail me now. But it just feels really nice. It gives it a nice grip. So I know, so many options, and we're almost through them all. Mini needs a strap compared to the lock. Okay, Trevor, I will add that to it. Adding it to my list of notes. Mini. I like ordering from Kaiser directly. Such a great rewards program with points earned. Excellent. Okay, so that last one was $39.99 as well. This next one is $49.99. This one's beautiful, and it's not in D2. It is in Nitro V. Man, ignore my greasy fingerprints. That could have been such a nice presentation. Check this bad boy out. This one's coming in Nitro V with red sandalwood handles. This is going to be on Amazon. It's going to be $49.99. Kydex sheath with the straps. There you go. It just feels premium. There we go. It sounds like, there we go. Thank you, Joyce. When is it coming out in DM Steel? I don't know. I've not heard anything about that. I know nothing about that. Boom, boom, boom. Check that out. This feels premium. It feels like it's because it's wood. It's a nice full slab of wood. It just gives it a kind of a refined premium feeling to it. What's the sheath on it? The sheath is... It's the same style. Where do they go? Oh, right here. It's the same style. It also comes with the extra strap as well. So... super, super beautiful, super premium feeling. But yeah, $49.99 Nitro V. It's, I mean, with that real sandalwood handle, super well done. Okay, so we've covered those. Another fan favorite as far as fixed blades, got the K-Box. We've got a lot of knives. We've got to make some room, so bear with me for just a second. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cover the first one. Let's see. First one that's coming. Let's see if I've got this one, because I don't have this one, but it's already should be already up on the site. So I'll lead with this one. I think these are Amazon exclusives. So I'll lead with the one that I have. You drop the comment. So these look like these are all Amazon exclusives. So I apologize. Let's start with the fun one. Check this out. That looks really cool. I love that being all blacked out. I don't know why, but on the K-Box, that looks really good. So this one is the version with the like G10 Mascus or the G Mascus. Coming in D2. All these are going to be in D2. Amazon exclusive. This one here that you're looking at, $65. There you go. Now we have 4 versions of these. One of these is going to be in PEI. That one I don't have here, but that's okay because it's going to be similar to these ones, just the PEI handle. It looks like my comments aren't caught up, so let me get those caught up. Bear with me for just 1 second. Oof, I lost my screen again. There we go. All right, so there it is. Beautiful. I love this blacked out with this G Mascus on this for the K-Box. I don't know why it looks really good. Jimmy, are you worried about cutting yourself? No, not anymore. I've had some really close calls. Oh boy, you know what? I just jinxed myself. Cheeser. If it happens, it's your fault now. It's not even my fault if it happens at this point. So we had that one. So that one itself was $65. Now for those of you that need that orange to remind you where your knife is at, got this one coming in D2 as well. Beautiful stonewash finish on there. Orange G10 coming in at $59. And the Kydex sheath is this style here. X strap coming on board. This package right here is going to cost you $59 on Amazon exclusively. And then the next version that I have Yeah, there's that McCurdy wood. Stonewash finish. Gives it that nice wood feeling in the hand, a little more premium. A little bit of a higher price. Still coming in D2. Same sheet that you're going to get. $79. Sheepdog Fixies would be fire. I agree with that. So there you go. So I showed you 3 versions. These are the 3 versions I have. There is another one coming out, PEI. That one's going to be $89. So let me get these all up here for you. There are your K boxes. Try very hard not to drop these because these are the ones I don't want to drop. 3 versions for you. Version number 1 coming in at $65. Version number 2, $59. And then version number 3, $79. These are all on Amazon. So let me get these sheathed up. And then we can carry on. All right, guys. So that is our second product release. Now, we've got a lot of things coming up in November that I want to cover with you guys before we kind of really jump into a Q&A. But before that, is there any questions on any of the knives that we just looked at? Let me get this here. November 25th is the next drop for the second batch of knives that we covered. Sheepdog fixed blades. Deckhand is awesome. Yes, the deckhand is awesome. I love the first one better. Good. All right, cool. The deckhand. So someone asked, isn't the deckhand basically a fixed sheepdog? No, it's more of a sailor's knife. I don't know. I'm going to leave before the live stream's over. Just jinxed himself. Ooh, jinx. I didn't even see these. I was too busy running through the products. Got people talking about D2 and me cutting myself. I'm going to skip past all those. All right. Amazon lists the wood handle as 154 cm. I very possibly could have messed that up. Let me pull up my information that I had here. I could have looked on the box. I might have missed that. So if I did, I apologize. That would make sense why it's also a little bit higher on the price. Let me bounce to my notes real quick. I'll actually just look at it, I guess. Oh, wrong knife. It is, in fact, 154 cm. 154 cm on this one. So good catch. Thank you for keeping me honest. That's why you guys are awesome. You guys could torch me right in front of the crowds, but you guys keep me honest. I have lost my screens again, so bear with me for just a second. There we go. So correction, 154 cm. My notes might have had that. It might be a me problem. It definitely probably is a me problem. Yeah, so you guys rock. I am mid at best. So pull my screen back up. What are the specs on the knife we just saw? So there's 2 that I pulled up. The last 2 we finished with was the K-Box and then the Harpoon. So that's what's gonna get me. Do you see me? Do you see that? There you go. So Joyce has us covered. I think you want the Harpoon. So if you're talking about the Harpoon, there you are. What about a Harpoon folder I need in the future? That is definitely a possibility. Does anyone know if they've done the beg letter fixed in 3V? No, the last I knew the beg letter fix was in D2. So I don't believe so. Pack rat, yes. it's so yes, wood has a very organic, warm feel to it versus the synthetic material. It has a nicer feel to it versus like a G10. Micarta, I'd say is like in the middle. So like G10, kind of very synthetic, cold, but like hard and durable. Micarta's got a little bit more warmth and feel to it, but it's a little grippier. Still kind of has that synthetic feel. And then you go over to wood, it's more of an organic, warmer feel to it. Man, I don't know if any of that made sense, but that's my take on it. So that is for this harpoon. So if you're asking about that, that is that one. Okay. So let's talk about November. Actually, should I do another giveaway? Let's talk about November real quick. November's got a lot going on. First things first, let me pop up our website because I think you guys are going to seeing is believing, so I can show some of the things that I'm talking about a little bit better. So right now, from the 8th to the 30th, so November 8th to the 30th, we are running our MAP holiday. So we're running discounts on most of our products. Yeah, it's perfect. It's actually streaming right across the top. I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see some of what I'm talking about. This one right here. All right. So hopefully it keeps scrolling because there we go. So there's that. There's the Z82. November new arrivals broken up. So this month, right now, kind of coming out of the gates, we're going to go in order. We have the MAP holiday going on right now. So from November 8th through December 31st, you got a free gift for purchase orders. So you're getting free gifts. You spend over $100, you get a free knife pouch, limited to 200. So that very likely could go very quickly if it's not already gone. Top 3 spender leaderboard each week, November 8th to the 31st. Random gifts. There's a bunch. Spinning the wheel. I'm trying to get through all the notes, but it's kind of broken up. We got the wheel spin. Actually, I have that pulled up on another one that I wanted to show you guys. You guys have seen the wheel. I'm certain you guys have seen the wheel. But where you got to spin the wheel to win, it can be a $100 coupon, it can be $40 coupons. So that's going to be for orders over $199. $10 coupons, new arrivals, sale items at 50. Like, it's crazy. You guys know how we do it. That's just for the MAP holiday. So, and that's already been going on. So if you've been shopping on the website, you know a lot of that's going on. So for the first, we did the first launch at the 14th. Next one is coming on the 25th. That's when we broke this up into showing off the products. That next batch is coming up on the 25th. We're also doing the Thanksgiving sale. So you get Velcro stickers with every order limited to the first 200. And then over $100, you get a pair of PEI dice, which I tried to find mine. I had mine stashed with my trinkets, like my spinning tops, my EDC fidgets, that kind of stuff. But I couldn't find my dice. They're awesome. So for over $100 for the first 300, so limited to 300, you're going to get the PEI dice. And so that's Thanksgiving. That's going to go from the 25th to the 28th, 9 p.m. Black Friday. Oh, and triple points for VIP members. If you're purchasing gift cards, you get 20% off in denominations of 100, 200, 300, and 500. Then Black Friday is going to run from, so it's going to be the 29th. So right at when the 29th starts at midnight. That's going to run through till the end of the day, till 11:59 p.m. on the 29th. You're going to get up to 60% off some of the items. You're going to get discounts of $50 for purchases over $100, limited to 30 orders. So come in the gate swinging. And then the coupon's only good for 15 days. So heads up, there's read the small print, but it's doorbusters. We've got Amazon exclusives coming up. I'm trying to think of, there was something else that we got. We've got Amicuses being released on Amazon as well, which I did say I would show you those at the end, so I can do that real quick. But for November, we've got a lot going on. Let's see. Let me try to pull up those Amicuses real quick. Stop share on that. So the Amicuses, which you guys know I'm a big fan of. See if I can pull them up. We also have a purple drop bear coming. Where are these guys at? So I don't have them in front of me, so I'm trying to pull up my my little guide here. So if you guys are a big fan of the Amicus, this is what is coming to Amazon. Share screen, boom, and boom. There it is. This gives you guys a look at the next batch of Amicus coming in. You've got Nitro V, G10, and Micarta, which is really cool. Prices are set about $49.99, and these are going to be Amazon exclusives. So this is the next batch of Amicuses that are coming. And these will be coming probably around that 25th launch. So super cool. We love the Amicus. The Amicus is awesome. Okay, so let's do some Q&A. I should also catch up in you guys' comments. The PEI dice are really nice. They really are. Actually, while you guys get, I bet you I know where they are. Yeah, I won't make you guys wait. So, all right, let's open it up. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to go check on one thing real quick. They're just being a responsible adult at my house. Just give me 1 second, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back, and then we can do a Q&A. So, guys. That comment caught my eye. That's funny. Thanks, Jose. Let's see. I was late and missed the hawk. Well, Ray, got you covered. I'll let you hear it first. Here we go. This is the first version of the hawk. Hawk 1. Beautiful copper accents. A bubble stone wash is what we're calling the finish on the blade. And this one is an S45 VN. Let me get my notes so I give you guys all the proper information, because we know I'm going to mess it up if I don't. So, yeah, S45 VN. This one is 169. And then we have, so this is Hawk 1. And then we have Hawk 2. This one is DLC M390. This one is coming in at 209. So 209 on this guy. And it's got a lot of cool features. It's got double stop pins, extra secure. It's got a detent post, which is a lot different, but kind of the same. It's got super reliable flipping action. Like I said, that detent post, it's soft to open, but you can't fail it. It's almost like it's assisted. Like on most other knives, that wouldn't fully open. So there you go. Looks like the same finish as the Militaw on the blade. Yes, the mirror DLC is going to be similar to it's going to be exactly the same as the mirror DLC on the Militaw. So, all right, let me get kind of caught back up on the comments. Let's see, run of the Quadge. Looks like the same finish as the Militaw. Yep, he literally called it. Sorry, Cheeser. Good. I'm glad you guys like the Hawk. Flip it a couple more times. I would be happy to, Derek. Oh. And I can even reverse flick it left-handed. That's how awesome that detent system is. I can't do that with all knives. It's got that nice big opening hole. So yeah, that is the Hawk. All right, so we're gonna open up for Q&A. If you guys got any questions you want to know. So Laid Off P wanted to know something, and Joyce answered him that there are still a few. Is your 2025 design lineup already full? Nope. Always taking a look at some other stuff. Is 80s Fat Carbon DLC Militaw coming back? Ron, I don't know. I feel like since it was one of the earlier ones and it was very popular, I could see it coming back, but I don't know for sure. Anything on the Veritas with DLC and a compression lock? Production team. I personally don't know anything about that, but I think that we should definitely put that in the 2025 lineup. So I'm just going to highlight that so our production team can take a look and take some notes. Let's see. The black one is very nice. Man, that's a beast. Not going to say that out loud. One of those is going to be out for sale. Derek, those are going to launch on the 25th. If someone didn't already answer that. The alternative should have a flipper delete and a front flipper added. I don't know if that, maybe. What I can tell you about this is going to blade shows, I get to handle custom knives. Not a lot, but you go buy those booths and you like to pick up the knives that the custom makers make. This one feels very much like a custom knife. Just how tuned in it is and the attention to detail with like the micro milling on there. As you can see there. The accents, the big chunky accents. Yeah, it's got a very custom feel to it. I promise my girlfriend can fail opening it. Poet Fisherman. I mean, possibly. Let's see. All right, we'll get caught back up. Any new knives coming out with the type of micarta you guys used on the Mad Tonto knife? I love that micarta. I would imagine soon. It's sourced from the same people we get all of our, well, if not, maybe not all, but most of our micarta from. Most of our micarta, I guess that's a tongue twister, comes from the U.S. We actually use U.S. micarta. Maybe not completely 100%, but a lot of the stuff that we do is. So I could see it definitely coming back. Any chance you guys have some bow ties in the pipeline? I'm not sure. When are we going to see your Kaiser exclusive Medusa Fat Carbon? Also, where the integrals at? So this one, I believe, with integrals, I don't know if you're referring to a specific knife or just like, hey, we need more of them. So I know of 2 production prototypes that I handled recently that are integrals that are coming soon-ish. And then there's the X series, which had an integral as well. It's probably going to be pushed up a little bit further, but we definitely have integrals in the pipeline. I know that for a fact. Let's see. Yeah. I fall for the stuff. See, I'm that guy that you could say something where you would take like the first name and the last name and make it inappropriate, and I would read it off and not realize I had said something inappropriate. So thanks, Cheeser. The Brat is an integral, yeah. So we did the G10, the green G10 Brat. I want to say 2 or 3 releases ago, and that was a G10 integral. So yes, that is correct. Can you hold up the Hawk and the Militao together? Yeah. So there we go. And I will hold up the Militao that is the Timascus one. Why not? This is them on top of each other. Let's see. Lundquist is an awesome designer. What about the Medusa Fat Carbon? Derek, not sure. Unfortunately, I don't know. Ryan says, stay classy, San Diego. Thank you, Ryan. The Militao looks sick. Yeah, so we showed this earlier. And you can actually feel the different like layers of titanium in there. It's kind of nice. Let me really get that with the light so that it shows it off. I got this little side light here, and I think I can adjust that. I think I just made it worse with the glare. There we go. I think that shows it really nicely. The wood handle K-Box is on Amazon only. Is that right? Yes, Scam Lucky. That is correct. Will there be more of the Timascus Militaus? I would imagine there will be. Are the inlays on the Militao removable? They are removable, yes. In fact, you can remove this front one without disassembling the knife completely. And the back one, you just also have to take the clip off. Oh, no? Yeah, you have to take the clip off. But yeah, they are removable. You can swap. So if you wanted to take the Mars Fat Carbon one and swap it on here and put the Timascus one on the black, you could do that. I've already Militau'd myself to death. Rug, how dare thee? I don't think it's possible. Let's see. I'll put those on my black frame. So in the world, thank you, Derek. Have a great night too. In the perfect world, what I would do for my perfect Militao, I would go with the DLC blade, the black frame, and then Timascus. That's what I would do. But that's the fun of the hobby. You get to play around. So blade swaps would be better. Any more of the gold, dark matter, carbon fiber inlays specifically coming out for the Militao? I have no idea. I know it did well. And is there a coating on the Timascus scales? I don't believe so. I think it's just straight Timascus. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I realize you guys can't see right here, so I apologize. But I generally, when something does well, we tend to bring it back at least one more time, if not a couple more. Any more Mystics? Bill, there are mini Mystics coming, and I would suspect if we're doing, if we're going to be doing some more Munko designs like that, that we'll bring it back. I mean, we just brought back the Megatherium. If you missed that, and this is an oldie. And this is a very fan favorite, very popular knife. So I would imagine that there would be some sort of mystic coming. Let's see. Will Kaiser sell the inserts separate for the Militaw? Pete, that is the plan. I believe that is a thing for, it's been talked about and being worked on. I don't know if there's any setbacks in it, if they've ran into any issues, but I believe that is the plan. So, Mini Mystic. Oh my God, I'm on that. Yes. And I wish I had I have a like a knife folder that has the inserts and all that, like an organizer of just Kaiser prototypes. And I don't have that near me, but it has the Mini Mystic in it. So here we go. Joyce is on it. Joyce has the inside scoop. Militaw inlays will be available for selling by the end of November or in December. I suspect it will be closer to December, but yes. So super cool. Mini Momo, Sequoia. Mini Momo was, the prototypes were at Blade Show West. And let's say, so if we go from June, July, August, September, October, November. So we're getting the Hawks now. That was 5 months out from prototype, and that was early prototype. Mini Momos were shown at West, which was beginning of October, but they were a little bit more further along, so maybe you can knock off 2 months. So I would say in the next 2 to 3 months, you probably will have Mini Momos, maybe a little sooner. I know the end of the year gets a little crazy with the holidays and the Black Friday stuff. So, yeah, so Mini Momos are coming too. Let's see. Kaiser Custom Shop. That's a great idea. Would love a community voted Militaw, present like 5 configurations, and let it be made. The people have spoken. All right, guys, let's do a giveaway. Yeah. Let's see. I need a Damascus inlay, Mini Momo, and titanium and DLC. Let's go. I'm on it. I'm all about it. Supposed to have a Bally coming soon. So if you know, you know. If you saw any of the teaser Blade Show coverage, we did have a Bally there, and I will say it probably had the most hype around it. A lot of people were coming over. I'm not a Bally guy, so I don't know anything about Bally songs. But the people who do were not exaggerating when I'm saying freaking out about this thing. They were very impressed with it. It was exactly what it needed to be. They wouldn't change anything about it. And for the fact that it was Kaiser's first Bally song and first attempt at doing one, they were very impressed, and they really wanted it to come to market. So yeah, like I said, I don't have the prototypes in front of me. Maybe for the next stream or something, I'll bring all my prototypes with me, and we can do a end of the year prototype review. We can look at all the prototypes. But Bally songs, brother. Listen, I'm not a Bally song guy, but the Bally kids, they spend like, they showed me some that were like, oh yeah, this one's only $800. I was like, what? So they go hard. The Bally song people go hard. Yeah, it'll be very popular. The Bally was very popular, so yeah, it was. Are there any skills different to change up my Phoenix? I don't believe there's any swappable skills on the Phoenix. I'm not a Bally guy, but I'd buy one just because it was a Kaiser. All right. So let's do a giveaway. We're going to do hashtag Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for the community. I'm thankful for Kaiser. I'm thankful for everybody that I've met at Blade shows, that I've met in these online, Facebook, Instagram. Super thankful for all that. Thanksgiving's coming up next week. I think it's appropriate. So we're going to do another giveaway. It's literally just going to be Thanksgiving. I'm going to put it down in the comments. Make sure no typos. It's not starting yet. Not starting yet. Let me get my stuff ready. Okay. And on your mark, get set, and go. I know you guys are probably already going anyway. Yeah, you guys are going ahead of time. So let me share my screen. I've been known to do a giveaway without sharing my screen. So let me get that going for you guys. Yeah, look at my typo. I told you. I checked. So ignore that. Keep going. It's fine. You guys keep going. Keep putting in your hashtag. I mistyped it in my. Boom. There we go. That looks better. I was wondering why we had 0 entries. All right, so we are at 163 viewers. We're going to see if we can let it get up to about 120, 130. I'm glad nobody gave me crap and put in Thanksgiving, because that would have been funny. But yeah, no, super thankful. Blade shows were great this year. A lot of cool products, a lot of cool knives. I'm really excited to see the Hawk come out. This one caught me by surprise, the Megatherium. Never been like a big knife person. Like I never gravitated towards large knives, but this one's just super cool. Same thing with like the Huntsman. So Kaiser's like large knife models are winning me over lately. Super cool. Oh, but I did tell you I was going to pick a favorite fixed blade and a favorite folder on the table tonight. So I'll while the next giveaway is running, so we'll let this one go. We'll pull a winner. While the next one is running, I'll pull my favorite fixed blade and my favorite folder off the table tonight and share that with you guys. Oof, I don't know if I can do just one. I guess I have to. I guess that's the whole point. All right, so let's see where we're at. We are at 104. If you are just joining us or if you're watching this, enter hashtag Thanksgiving. You're going to win a knife. It's going to be a random Kaiser knife. You'll wake up one day if you win. You'll wake up one day, morning routine is normal. Then out of nowhere, little Kaiser stork's going to fly in and drop a Kaiser knife right on your front porch, and you get a free Kaiser knife. Random Kaiser knife. So just enter the giveaway. Put in the hashtag Thanksgiving. We've got 162 people watching and only 109 entries. All right, I guess the entry people, your guys' odds are better. We'll let it run for about 10 more seconds unless I see it really kind of kicking up, but it seems like it's kind of stalled out. So 11. Okay. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, guys. We're going to do drum roll. Quiet drum roll, because I used to do it, I guess, too loud. Mark Albee. Congratulations, Mark Albee. You have just won yourself a brand new, albeit random, Kaiser knife. Congratulations. So what we like to do is we like to see you sign off in the comments. Let us know that you have seen this, acknowledge the winning, and yeah. Yes, I see somebody saying it only counts once. Yes, it only does count once. So, Mark, if you're in here, if you're listening, oh, there he is. Boom. Congratulations, Mark. So the instructions are going to be reach out to us on Facebook, if you're in our Facebook group, or reach out to us on our Instagram. Screenshot this, screenshot your account. So go to your account on YouTube, screenshot that, send it to us so we'll have proof that you are who you are. And yeah, you're going to get a random Kaiser knife. Congratulations. Awesome. Very cool. The wheel is working now. Only counts once there, cowboy. Let's see. Cool. Very cool. All right, Mark. Congratulations. Get that sorted out for you. So let me stop sharing, reset my tool. My little giveaway tool. Set up my next hashtag preemptively. Okay. All right. Once again, congratulations, Mark. Some people need to refresh their stream. Yeah. Well, if they're seeing this now, then it's probably too late to refresh it. That is unfortunate. Oh, let me get rid of Mark's comment. This is here. We'll just do this and this. Awesome. All right, guys. I do have one more giveaway. Go to sleep. Happy holidays, everyone. Hashtag go to sleep. Yeah, I'm a little slap happy. I'm 3 coffees in. I'm really late, so I apologize. Keep eyes on the site. Yeah, so guys, November is going to be jam-packed full of stuff. We've got a lot going on. It's one of the busiest times of the year for shopping. Kaiser acknowledges that, so we try to give you discounts. We've got the wheel. We've got Black Friday coming up. We've got the MAP holiday going on. We've got specials going on for Thanksgiving. So definitely jump on the site. We're talking discounts. We're talking free gifts, huge Black Friday deals. So definitely jump on the website and keep your eyes open. You know, I did put a different hashtag in there, but I do like the whole good night, hashtag good night. Because I tell you what, my sleep has been all over the place the last few days. Have a good one, y'all. Can't wait to get some new Kaiser knives. Well, knives out. Let's do one more giveaway before you leave. We'll keep you in. So the hashtag on this one is going to be hashtag good night. So why don't you guys go ahead and enter that in there? Ed did say before it gets crazy, Ed says, just so you know, the Serape harpoon is already available on Amazon. So like I said, just pay attention. There you go. If you want the Serape D2 harpoon on Amazon, you can get that now for the low price of $49.99. And you get the little dog tag. Yeah. All right. I guess I should start my giveaway stream or poll. Let me share the screen. All right, you guys can see that. So thank you, Ed, for sharing that with us. There we go. Get rid of that. All right, so we have 157 people on. If you are watching, put in hashtag good night. You will be entered for a chance to win a free Kaiser knife, a random knife, just going to pop up in your pocket one day. After we mail it, and then you open it, and then you put it in your pocket. But you'll have a free Kaiser knife in your pocket. So enter hashtag goodnight. We've got 158 people watching, and we have how many entries? We got more entries this time around than the first time. Sweet. We're just going to let it tick up. Seems to be going at a pretty good pace. So 160. If we can hit 130, 135, I'd be pretty happy with that. Let's see, 122. So while you guys are doing this, I said I would pick my favorite 2 knives, fixed blade and folder for the night. I'm going to do that while you guys enter. Yeah, I'm torn between 2 fixed blades. Well, I'm going to pick one as an honorable mention anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. I'll be honest with myself. And for my favorite folder, that's also hard. All right, cool. Got my 2 picked out. Hard choice. There was 3 fixed blades I was torn between, and 4 folders I was torn between. So, all right, we're at about 130. I won't let you guys listen to me ramble. I'm going to pull a winner. So we're going to pull in 3. Oh, we're still going up. Give it 10 more seconds. Okay, I'm going to pull in 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Drum roll. Chris Grosh. Congratulations, Chris. You are the winner. Please let us know you're here. You won a random Kaiser knife. So congratulations. Sound off. That is our tradition, just so we know you heard us and we can get you set up to draw your prize. I don't know. Something tells me I'm not sharp enough to get that. So I'm just going to pass. All right. Has Chris sounded off? Chris, if you're here, sound off. Let us know. And we'll get you all sorted out. We just want to make sure we get everyone taken out. Oh, he's here. Okay. It looks like he has sounded off. Everyone's saying he's here. Okay. Sorry, Chris. I was trying to read other comments too. So congratulations. Reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram, and we will get you sorted out. So let me stop sharing that. So my honorable mention. So I said I would share my favorite of the releases tonight. For fixed blade, my honorable mention is going to be favorite fixed blade of the night. This is my honorable mention. The hair. This one's the micarta with this one's a Nitro V. Yep. Super chunky and full of hand. Like such a just like overall utility knife, camp knife. Super good. This would be my honorable mention. But my favorite fixed blade of the night, I think out of all of them, and this was a hard choice, this little burlap mini harpoon. I love the burlap. It's got like the gray kind of finish on here. This one's in 3V2. I mean, 3V is one of my favorite blade steels for a fixed blade. So this one is my favorite fixie. Boom. Now folders, that is not the right sheath. So the folders, the winner is Hawk 1. Just the attention to detail is awesome. This one grew on me. Definitely not my style, not what I normally go to, but definitely has grown on me. I love the big chunky copper backspacer. I love the micro milling, the pocket clip. I mean, even look. I mean, okay, so it's good. So my honorable mention, the two honorable mentions is, I just can't stop looking at this Timascus. Like, I want to look at it. I want to touch it. I want to look at it. I want to just. This is a nice big slab of Timascus. I want to swap it out. And the other honorable mention was the Megatherium. But Hawk 1 wins. It is hard to tell size on video, so I can hold them up to each other. The harpoon with the burlap. Could you neck knife that? Yeah, I think so. So you could definitely neck knife that. So, I mean, totally possible. Yeah. I think our best neck knife, like as far as like small utility knife, would be the Scuttler. Yeah, that's a really good one. But all right, I'm glad I could help. So the Snap ecosystem show. It's, I guess. Hold on. Let me pull up the thing because I can't. I want to really tear it apart and get into it. I want to do a disassembly and look at it for myself. So I can see what the mechanics are, but I have a brief breakdown here for you guys. I can give you a visual. Snap ecosystem. Oh, that is not a good picture. There's not a lot of detail there. It's just a cutaway. The Snap Echo, something to do with how the double stop pins and the detent stuff all come together, and maybe it's the Snap Show. But I'm pretty sure it's Snap Echo. I don't know. I'm just going to pretend it's the acoustic amplification of the opening by the knife. I actually don't know. Someone wanted to see the back of this. This is the Black Hawk. Can you put the Megatherium to the Militov for size? Yeah, I can do that. So that is the Megatherium on top. with the full-size Militaw. It is a biggie. Makes it look like a mini Militaw. So if you like big knives and you cannot lie, the Megatherium is for you. Yeah, Dan. I would agree with Dan. Is the blade the same on the Mega? No, Megatherium still is like not even. It's not even close. I don't think you could say. Yeah, Megatherium on top. Similar, sure, but not the same. Megatherium just keeps it going. What's the price on the Hawk in S45VN? The price is going to be 160. Let me pull my notes up so I'm not a complete idiot. I believe it was 169. Yes, 169 on the S45VN one of these. The hair is like really. Kaiser. Here's what I'm going to say. Kaiser on the small fixed blades. I really think, and I pay attention to other companies and other knife companies. I'm a collector. I don't even want to talk about how much money I've spent on my own personal collection this week, but I think as far as the import knife companies, I think Kaiser has the EDC fixed blade, like tuned in very well, better than most. The variety, the materials, the steel, the versatility. I think we are really killing it on the fixed blade game overall. On the hair, it is going to be different ones. On this one, it's going to be Nitro V, G2 on the G10 versions. Sorry, nope, Nitro V. So Nitro V, D2. And then D2. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if any of you remember. When I was a kid, it's funny, I used to watch this show. So they had like the Home Shopping Network, but then they also had another network where a guy would talk about knives and swords and he would sell them and the tables would be rotating. And I used to stay up late, like 11 p.m. or like 12 p.m. and it was on cable. I remember when we got cable, I found this guy. He would be selling and auctioning knives. That's what I feel like doing this. It's kind of cool because I used to watch that guy and be like, oh man, I want to order everything. Cutlery Corner. Is that what it was called? That sounds right. I believe that's what it was called. The one or the muskrat, if you had to choose. I forgot about the muskrat. Oh no. Oh. So, what was the question? Kaiser should make a fixie for your next carry 3PO. It would be great. Yeah, hold on, I missed it. So, I would choose the muskrat. I would still choose the muskrat. I love the muskrat. It'd be really hard. Actually, the muskrat would have probably won over the harpoon, but I own a muskrat, so I don't actually own a harpoon. So maybe that edged it out. But I would pick the muskrat over almost most fixed blades, small fixed blades. Yeah. Congratulations again, Chris. Yeah, don't turn on the night. I mean, we can just do stickers. Cutlery Corner is on 24/7 on YouTube. Oh man, I probably would fall asleep like a baby watching that because that's what I used to do. I used to stay up late, wait for my parents to go to bed, and stay up and watch that. You know, just go watch the guy. He'd have the swords. You get 17 swords for $9.99. But look at these knives over here. That guy, yeah, that was awesome. The ergonomics on the muskrat is perfect. The pattern, the feel, it's very. I'm smitten with the muskrat. All right, let's see what else we've got. Could you tell us about the clip bear? I don't have much information on a clip bear. Sorry, guys. I'm not that guy for that one, unfortunately. Let's scroll back up. All right, Jeffrey, good night. Have a good one. Mike used to watch the show. Oh, yeah. All right, good. I'm glad I'm in good company. Anthony used to watch it. Knives Out used to watch it. I think I already did the Hawk versus the, did I do the Hawk versus the Military? Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was earlier. So a little bit of a closer comparison. Different profiles, but a lot closer. So this is your Hawk versus the Military. Yeah? All right. Kaiser should make a fixie for neck carry with 3V steel and DLC. Oh, that would be awesome. I believe there's, if you're okay with the mini harpoon being a fixie, I believe there is a 3V DLC. Oh, no, it wouldn't be DLC. I don't know what coding they used on that one. So I would tend to agree. Sell me swords. LOL. Functional art is what you saw, and I am thankful. I'm glad, Dan. Dan. The Maroonie, I'm not gonna comment. I think if you were born in the 80s, you understand. Small. Oh, the Smolt would be a good match. It is not 3V. It's a little big for neck, but you could neck carry it. But it's not DLC. It is 3V, but it's not DLC. They have not done a Muskrat in 3V. This upgrade to S35VN, that's coming out. This version here, this is the biggest upgrade it's gotten so far. But I mean, I love S35VN. It's like a Chevy small block. It just works. Will there be more Kaiser Bear patches? Absolutely. I mean, yeah, there'll be more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, knife people of all ages. I think we are wrapping up. If you guys want to ask some more questions, let me know. I'd be happy to, but I think I'll start winding it down. Still 96 people. Actually, that's kind of impressive. If you guys want to know anything else, just let me know. My dad got a 100 knife package. It ended up being like $1.50 a knife. He sold all the cheap knives for $5 at work and kept all the cool ones. Your dad sounds like an entrepreneurial kind of guy. That's actually really smart. Any talks of another cut? Not that I've been privy to. That's not to say it's not a thing, but I haven't been a part of those conversations. So, unfortunately, Todd Carr, a CRKT minimalist buoy. It sucks. I have two of them on the wall over there, actually, the CRKT. I don't mind the minimalist. I think it's fine. So the ones on the wall are actually my 10-year-old and my 9-year-old's knives. I guess I could show them if you want. So the CRKT minimalist is my youngest, my 9. She's a little bit more into the knife stuff. She's the first person besides me in the house to have a customized knife. Actually, my 20-year-old stepdaughter got the low-key knife. She got the exclusive, or no. She got the Beetlejuice drop bear. That was her first customized knife. Like, I guess it's not customized, but so I am definitely a knife person. My youngest is the closest. My stepson, he's got knives, but nobody's into it like me. But I do have two minimalists on the wall. I'm gonna actually grab my daughter's because she'll be so happy that I showed it on the live stream. So 1 second. So since we're all just knife people hanging out at this point, this is the original. So this is the 10-year-olds. Actually, it wasn't my 9-year-old's first, but then she gave it to the 10-year-old because she wanted her own. So I bought the Flytanium scales, and this is her minimalist. So a lot easier for her to hold on to with her little hands. There you go, Josie. I showed your knife off. So my daughter will be happy. She's way passed out now, and she'll probably never even watch this live stream. But I can tell her that I showed everybody her knife on the live stream. She'll be happy. Said I didn't get a Beetlejuice Kaiser for my husband. Oh, I feel like they had a second batch that they released too, but maybe I'm wrong. That's very unfortunate. I wouldn't say they're into knives, but they're definitely more into them than most kids their age. My daughter knows if it has a button on it, she's not allowed to pick it up because I have some Protex and some autos. So, yeah. See, where did I leave off? What's up, Blade Addicts? Addicted to Blades. We're talking about knives. Miltaut inlays are coming probably December. I would imagine December. Maybe a little sooner, but I definitely think December. Let's see. Should my fourth Kaiser be a 3V smolt or a mini harpoon micarta? All right, Ryan. So this is the question here. What do you use it for? And I know like that sounds like a broad question, but if you're going to be tough on it, like a little bit tougher than you would on a folder, I would go with the smolt. But if you're going to treat it mostly like a folder, but it's more reliable and you don't have to clean it out because it's a fixed blade, I would probably lean towards the harpoon. Where the heck did this burlap harpoon go? Right here. And the only reason I say if you're going to be a little bit harder on it, maybe, I mean, it's a little bit thin. So this is, actually I have my smolts. I moved everything around. I have a smolt here. I have a smolt. So like proportionally, they're not much different, but I would say that the smolt is definitely more of a multi-purpose, like utility style, whereas the harpoon is going to be more of a slicey, like it's going to be slicier and cuttier. So I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to use it for. If you're going to be tougher on it, the smolt. But if you're going to just not beat up on it super hard, maybe the harpoon. It's got a little bit of a finer tip, so it's going to be able to do detailed stuff more often. It's a little bit lighter. It's definitely thinner. So here's the profiles back to back. That doesn't do much of a job showing it, but there you go. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, let's see where we're at. Both are good. Can't go wrong. For lines, some designer, the small maybe box. Yeah, I mean both are okay. Let's see, I missed some of these questions, I think. I got her to redo my knife storage. I need dehumidifiers of some sort. Starting to get light rust on my bearings. Okay, Maruni, I got you covered there. So I have two things that I use for knife maintenance, and I recommend them. Let's see. I promise I'm coming right back. This is all I use. Now, I used to have all the versions of the KPL. I just need to restock. This for my bearings. This for my knife blades. This right here will take care of most of your stuff. Now, I mean, if you want to get a dehumidifier for your knives, more power to you. I mean, they are our hobby babies. But, yeah, I use the spray, the KPL knife spray, and KPL on the bearings. So I highly recommend it. There's a lot of other people that do different lubes and stuff, but KPL tends to be my favorite, and it smells good. Don't eat it, and it smells like cherries. It smells really good, but I'm sure it tastes terrible. Don't know. Good. Yeah, no, that's what I use, especially on tool steels and things like that. I don't think I've ever had rust on like S35EN. But if I'm going to be doing D2, 1095, 3V, things like that, M4, I'm going to use that. Most of my, your 154 CMs aren't really going to be a problem. Your S35ENs, S45ENs, Nitro V shouldn't really be a problem. But if you've got other ones, yes, this is food grade. So all natural, it should be food grade. Yeah, you should be good to go. Yep. You can, it's food safe, organic, non-toxic, taste free. So it won't taste like anything. I mean, if you're doing winter storage, if you're storing it in really like outdoor, humid, wet conditions, yeah, you might want to go up a step up a little bit. But yeah. I've never had Slick 'em All, but I do like OCD for EDC. I really like him. So possibly. My dog is going nuts right now. I ran out of KPL, so I tried Gunny Glide, and it works for pivot areas. What are you doing, Mabel? Sorry, my dog's she's going crazy because I've been in here for a couple hours. She's probably got to go out. So, anyways, any budget hawks at this point? No, it just came out, so I don't know if you guys can hear her. What, boo? I probably got to go let my dog out. So if you guys got any final questions, hurry up and sneak them in. But other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the comments after I leave. Feel free. Nano oil. Rob probably has tried more products than I have. I've tried. What's the one that I really didn't like? It's the one with the needle applicator, the knife butter or whatever. I did not like that stuff. Anyways, and I'm sorry if other people like it. It just wasn't my favorite. I didn't like it. Anyway, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. 74 people hanging out. I love it. If I wasn't neglecting my fur baby, I would stay on here a little bit longer, but she's really wanting to go out. So have a great night, guys. Take care. And until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.